Now we're just going to do a variety of blues, blue-greens, violets. Let's just show it here. Just blues and blue-greens. And as you see, I've put a little bit down in here too, so it doesn't have to just stay up in the sky. One reason I like to put color down here is so that our eye will be led through the painting with the blues here and a little cooler colors down here. It kind of brings the viewer through your painting, all the way through it. And the same with this color. It's taking us all the way through, all the way across. Right? I'm just going to wipe out over here at my palette. We have some Renegade Indian Yellow here. I'm going to get that back in its little home. So now just clean water. Just going to go over here and pull out. I grabbed my round brush, but I'll probably change to back to my 1-inch flat. I just want to pull out a few nice vivid colors. This is cobalt teal blue here. Just going to do a little variety, and again now I'll switch to my 1-inch flat to do this. Loading up, maybe a little bit more. I can always take out a little color if I feel like it's too intense. So once again, we don't want to do just a width-length stroke. We want to vary the length, the width of the stroke. Maybe while that is still wet, I go over here and I switch to the purple. And that just blends right in because I didn't let it dry. And maybe I want an even darker purple, so I'm mixing, whoa, that purple is very strong. Whoa. So a little Prussian blue with that purple to get even darker. And I'll go back here and maybe paint something like this. And you can, with this dark color, you can shape. Maybe I want that to look like a little chimney, 2 little smokestacks, and you can shape your buildings with the darker color. Just cleaning my brush. Maybe now I'll go to this sky blue here, and let's just pick up that edge. And again, I'm trying not to just stripe it, so I want to be kind of aware of how thick am I making these strokes. Maybe the sky blue again. And this is totally whimsical, so, you know, rooftops could have very exaggerated or more traditional. It's just according to the look you want and what you want to try. What you want to be aware of is maybe do have some big dips and take some off the paper so that everything isn't just the same height. And just for fun, I think I will pull just a little of this color, like I said I was talking about. Just any of the blues or anything, maybe a hint of purple. Just a little bit of these colors down here. And this is just clean water. We'll do that dragging technique just with clean water. Just gives a nice little, and again, I almost got the same exact width there, so I want to vary that a little bit. You don't want things the same height. And perhaps even at this time, well, here, let me put one other blue thing over here. And the blue's going to look, or greens, this is cobalt teal blue. They'll look a little different, of course, when they're on white paper and when they're on the color. So clean water, just to soften a few edges. That was just clean water. So let me just put in at this time just more vivid color, you know, and it's just up to you. Let me show you what we were finishing with. So you can, at this point, put in, even though this is still a little wet in places, that'll just give a nice variation. And this is clean water. So you can intensify the color. Let me even bring back in some of that gold that we were using, some of that brighter, just to intensify a few of your colors. All right, and I'm going to dry that real quickly. Let me just show you, by the way, how it is looking. Still kind of in that weird middle phase, and we just sort of have to live through. That's part of that trusting. Let me dry this